Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest Walk Tutorials. I am GZ, and in this video we are again going to do a battle against Avan. But in this case, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using Hyado based weapons. So if you're going to look at my party, you're going to see a couple of changes. This is actually going to be very similar to the party that I was using for the level 50 Hokuras against Sabnat. So here I'm going to have my ranger. So I'm going to have the Yasha no Kon equipped on, and that's going to have the ability called the氷結らんげき, meaning freezing rampage. So what it does is that it does 4 Hyado weapon based attacks that do 80% damage each to one enemy. Then of course I'm going to have the Gaika armor on. And then for my souls, these souls are mainly going to be used for weapon damage. So I'm going to have the King Slime on for plus 7% to weapon skill damage, plus 4% to critical hit. Servant of the Dark Lord for plus 10% to weapon skill damage. Barigen for plus 5% to weapon skill damage and plus 5% to critical hit damage. Then Gigantus for plus 10% to weapon skill damage. Then for the pearls, I'm going to have Hyado damage plus 7% and Mikawashi Ritsu plus 2%. So Mikawashi, I believe, is going to be evasion rate. Then I'm also going to have this plus 10% Hyado damage and it also has plus 40 to agility. Then of course I'm going to have my standard healing sage, so Satori gear, Satori staff. Again, the souls giving plus 10% to HP recovery skill effectiveness, as well as the soul pearls. Then for my battle master, this is going to be same type of gear set as the ranger. It's going to have the Yashakon and the Gaika armor, and also somewhat similar souls, a little bit different. So Barigen and Servant of the Dark Lord are going to be the same, but I'm going to have Killer Machine on, which gives me plus 12% to weapon skill damage, and then I'm going to have the Giga Demon on, which gives me plus 7% to weapon skill damage and plus 4% to critical hit rate. Then I'm going to have the Soul Pearls on, which gives me plus 7% to Hyado damage and plus 2% to guard. And then also here gives me plus 7% to Hyado damage and plus 2% to critical hit rate. Then finally, I'm going to have my Armamentalist. So my Armamentalist is going to be equipped with the Ocean Whip. So the Ocean Whip is going to have the very powerful Hyado spell, the Enchanted Large Water Ball. So it does a great deal of Hyado spell damage to one particular enemy. Then for my other equipment, I'm going to have the Avan gear on for my headpiece and my chestpiece. Then for my leggings, I'm going to have the Royal Magician's Robes leggings. So with the Avan Kazuri gear, I believe this is going to give me, yes, it's going to give me plus 5% to Hyado spell damage, as well as the chestpiece as well gives me plus 3% to Hyado spell damage. Then for my souls, I'm going to have Dancing Jewels, Viro, and Zoma that give me plus 10% to spell damage. And then I'm going to have the Tropical Dragon on. So the Tropical Dragon gives me plus 3% to spell damage and plus 7% to Hyado spell damage. Then for my pearls, I'm going to have the first one plus 7% to Hyado damage, and then plus 10 to offensive spell magic. And then for the other one, I'm going to have plus 7% to Hyado damage, and then I'm going to have plus 2% to magic critical hits. So with that said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the battle. I have it in my ruler list, I think. Yes, I do. Okay. So I'm going to start the battle here. And again, I'm going to have pop. And like my previous battle with Avan, I want to use Fubaha against his two different breath attacks, the intense flame and also the flame breath. And again, something I need to remember to do is when I change to a different, make sure when you change to a different party, the strategies are actually set correctly. So now that they are, I can now let it to go into auto battle. And Pop just left. Thank you. Oop, nice crit. Great. So, nice force break. Yep, more damage this time. There it is. Spell crit. Oh, wow, 6,000. Wow. Tail whip, no problem. Bite, a regular standard attack. And then next turn, I'm going to have to use Fubaha again. And actually, I lost it. Crap. Tail whip. Alright. Oh, that took out my. Ooh. Okay. This could be bad. Actually, he's almost down. I'm actually just going to try to... Oh, great. That actually worked out. And actually, he's down. Yep, and again, probably my explanation of my characters was longer than the battle. But, yep. Okay, so yeah, that was again my battle with Avan, level 30 elite enemy, but using Hyado based weapons, so that actually worked out just as well as the Dane weapons, especially with the Ocean Whip's enchanted large water ball. So that actually did a very nice spell crit of 6,000. So, yeah, this party actually works well as well. Yeah, if you have this equipment, please use it, definitely. So I'm going to end this video here. So if you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.